There's a saying you probably know, and it goes like this. If you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. You decide to take some time off to reset, and the moment you lay down on the couch, you get a call with an offer you can't refuse. Now the question is, do you stay on the couch? Or do you pick up the phone?
Today I'm gonna have to pack up and leave.
So here's what happened in my life recently. I had been expecting to spend the entire summer on my beautiful property in the mountains. So many plans to develop it in gentle ways. Create a 3-season camp, an outdoor kitchen, an outhouse, have friends over, all that good stuff. But in the background, I had also been working on another project since early April. And that project ended up being the offer I couldn't refuse. Because when the National Geographic calls to tell you that they want you to make an adventure show for their YouTube channel, you just don't say no.
The National Geographic. My own show.
So here's a preview of what I've been up to in the last few weeks.
Sorry, Grandma. I'm fully expected to be able to see in the dark. Ow!
So, I've been carrying this thing on my shoulders for the last 4 hours. I'm getting a traditional tattoo from a tribe in the Amazon. Ugh. This is what it's like to sit on top of a baobab tree with the Hadzabe hunter-gatherers.
So that's how I ended up spending most of the summer, away from my land. I was out filming on 3 continents for a Nat Geo show I got to direct and host. It's been one of the best experiences of my entire life, an absolute dream project I pitched, conceptualized, and developed alongside an incredible team over at Nat Geo. I do feel bad for being a bit absent from this channel, but I promise this has been a worthy distraction. Right now, I'm back from the shoots and working on the edit of the show alongside Nat Geo. It's gonna go live this December over on their YouTube channel, and I cannot wait to share what we've created. I hope this explains why I was gone for a little while. But finally, now, I get to come back home.
Okay, so, welcome home. This is my home. I'm carrying about 40 pounds of stuff, just like food, clothes, gear, to my property in the mountains. Wow, the romantic life in the mountains, right? So freaking romantic. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Don't ambush me, okay? Don't you freaking ambush me. Yeah, that was a mini ambush. Is that your stick, buddy? Come on, get it. Let's go. That's a tree. Okay, come on, let's go. Get it. Good boy. Come on, let's go. There you go. Good boy. Get a working dog, they said. It'll be fun. They said. So heavy. So much stuff. Whew. Here in a minute, so I'm gonna have to set everything up again. Well, I have about 4 hours left of sunlight today. Let's do it. I'm so excited to be back here. You're gonna be my wolf, I'm gonna be your witch. To the mountains! Anyway, I gotta get this water out. Tons of water. My camp has been flooded. Excuse me, can you not eat the broom?
last time that I was here, I bought a couple of new items for the tent, including this. This is my new seating arrangement, something I've been sorely missing. There's no chair in the tent, so I didn't have anywhere to sit. And most importantly, this distinguished gentleman now has a favorite couch. You claimed it pretty quickly, Bubba. Dude, seriously, I haven't even tried it out yet. Oh, I love it. Oh my God, this is awesome. And that view, holy crap. Okay, it's been just under 2 hours and I think I'm ready to move back in. 2 hours sounds kind of like a lot, kind of like not too much, but imagine it's kind of like if you're coming back home after a long period away and then you kind of want to clean up. You do the hoovering, you clean the windows, you do all that stuff. That probably takes about 2 hours. So I want to show you inside because this is like tent life 2.0. Glamping, I want to say. All right, let's do it. Hello. Over there is my wardrobe, my closet, and right next to it is my living room / reading nook. And right next to that is my sleeping space, my bedroom. Right there is Vilk's bedroom, somewhere in that corner. Here is my table. And right there is the kitchen. And over there, the best part, the panoramic terrace. This is so awesome. And I'm so excited to be back here. Well, I'm all done and it's getting a little bit cold and a little bit dark. So I think it's time to make some dinner. But first, I need to go get water. Disadvantages of living in a place that has no running water. So delicious. Fresh spring water straight from the mountains. You know, I really love traveling and I love being able to create travel films, but I don't know what I love more, that or this. Sitting by the fire on my land, sipping tea with Vilk right there. I don't know what I love more. It is freezing, freezing. Really cold. There's one thing that I'm super excited about. So I have these trail cams set up all over my property and I'm really curious to see what they picked up on while I was gone. Apparently there have been wolves in the area recently, so let's see. Oh my God. I'm freaking out. No. This is a wolf. I mean, it looks a little bit like a coyote, but we don't have coyotes in Poland. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. What a gorgeous creature, but it does make me feel a little bit nervous about being here right now. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful bull. Amazing. Amazing. And a little fox. Hello, Mr. Fox. Good boy. And a cat.
house cat. Must have come up here from the village. That's a long way, buddy. What's he doing? You're right, mate. Wow. Can you imagine a wolf in your backyard? You know, I'm like 20 meters away, literally, from where that trail cam captured that wolf 2 weeks ago. I honestly don't know whether I should be terrified or excited. I feel kind of excited. Oh, well. Can I feel? Oh my gosh. Wolves. That's so wild. Whew.
Last night was pretty freaking cold. It wasn't quite freezing, but I feel like it's getting there, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to sleep a little bit warmer. It's in moments like this that I'm like, as much as I enjoy sleeping alone, it would be nice to have someone there to like cuddle with. You know what I mean? Maybe one day. Spin. Twist. Drop it. Yes. Hey, fuss. Hey, fuss. Getting a little hot all of a sudden. Oh, wow. Okay, it feels like summer all over again. Oh my God, how beautiful is this? So over the last few weeks, while I've been traveling, I've been meeting a lot of really interesting people, and some of those people live in like temporary shelters and huts. They're kind of like semi-nomadic. And so when they asked me to show them, oh, Ava, can you show us how you live? Can you show us your house? I would show them this tent, because this is what I consider to be my true home. I mean, yes, I spent some time in an apartment and I spent some time living in my car, but this here is where I feel truly at home, and this is where I want to spend the most of my time. And so I show them the tent and they're like, oh my God, this is just like our house, which was so fun and so unexpected and just made for, I don't know, I just felt like we really related to each other on such a deep level, despite the fact that, you know, some of those guys lived in the Amazon rainforest and the others lived in the bush in Tanzania. So it was really cool that the tent became like a conversation starter and something that where we're like, okay, well, actually, this is something that we share. We both live in, well, not between four walls, four concrete walls. So it's made me think a lot about like, how should humans live? You know, what is the best way to live for a human being? Is it between four concrete walls? I mean, that's certainly the safest, but is it the right way? Is there a right way? Maybe there is no right way. But I just know that when I slept in those peoples, in those communities, villages, I felt so alive, you know? And whenever I sleep here, I feel so alive and cold too, but very alive. So yeah, no right answers, I guess, just a lot of questions. I may have a solution to the cold problem. Bear with me. A stove. Oh my God, how freaking cute is this stove? It's like a little baby stove. It's so adorable. Oh my gosh, yes.
This is exactly what I needed. So just looking at the instructions here, and they're pretty intense, these instructions. They say, danger. You can be killed or seriously injured if you don't immediately follow instructions. Warning. You can be killed or seriously injured if you don't follow instructions. Failure to follow instructions in this manual could result in property damage, bodily injury, or even death. It's true though. So I just did a little bit of research around how to install this stove, and unfortunately I can't put it inside the tent because I'm missing one very important part, which is like a heat shield that protects the tent from basically burning down. I don't have it, so I've ordered it, but it's probably going to take a little while for it to come. In the meantime, I think I'm just gonna put the stove here on my deck and just enjoy it in the evening right here on my deck. So you may remember this big pile of wood. I was going to use it to build that deck, but as it turns out, this wood is not really good for anything much apart from maybe being burned and used as fuel for heat, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'm just trying to get through this pile, and that should give me enough fuel for the next 2 or 3 nights, which is perfectly reasonable. That's a win. All right, let's keep doing it.
Today, I'm expecting a visit from Kasia and Leszek, my dear friends who you may remember. Earlier this summer, they helped me build my deck until something really bad happened.
We just had a pretty bad accident. So Kasia and I were picking out some wooden planks to put on top of the terrace, and she slipped and she slashed her leg on a rusty nail. It looked really bad. So we kind of held it together and we put a tourniquet around it from my top. And they just went to the hospital immediately, and oh God, I feel really bad.
But it's been a few months and Kasia is finally feeling better again.
No, Kasia, jak twoja noga?
Powiem tak, zagoiło się, jest mały ślad, jest coraz lepiej, więc mam nadzieję, że tego sezonu zimowego wyjeżdżam na deskę z mężem się bawić.
Pokaż. No ładnie, nacierpiałaś się przez to, nie?
No trochę tak, trochę mnie to, że tak powiem, zwaliło z nóg. Przystopowało,
ale dzięki temu ja miałem trochę wolnego.
Because of the accident, this is the first time they're getting a tour of my tent.
So excited for them to see it. I jak?
Pięknie, cudownie, przestrzeń duża.
Możesz usiąść na kanapie. Przepraszam, na łóżku wilka.
Okej.
Więc to jest mój kącik czytelnika. Tu jest moja sypialnia, kuchnia, no i też na zewnątrz. No i tu jest garderoba.
Pięknie, naprawdę cudowna przestrzeń.
Tak. Wy też mówiliście, że jak się tutaj przeprowadziliście, to spaliście w namiocie.
Tak, dokładnie, tak było, bo było bardzo zimno.
No.
Ale to było w stodole, nie? Mieliśmy stodołę.
Mieliśmy dach nad sobą, nie?
Tak.
A mieszkaliśmy w namiocie, ponieważ było nam coraz zimniej. I musieliśmy zmniejszać przestrzeń, żeby ją ogrzać.
Tak, i w końcu stwierdziliśmy, że już nie ma co, utykać tych szpar w tej stodole, tylko po prostu trzeba ograniczyć przestrzeń przynajmniej do spania. Zrobiliśmy sobie tak, że jeden namiot miały dzieci, to był ich kącik, a drugi mieliśmy my, żebyśmy mieli taką swoją intymność. A w końcu i tak wylądowaliśmy wszyscy w jednym, bo było tak zimno, one się całą noc odkrywały, było 0 stopni, a to był już po 20 maja.
A dzieci ile miały wtedy lat?
3, 6 i 9. To był hardcore.
I jak wspominają ten czas?
Wiesz co?
Nie wspominają chyba.
Znaczy Amelka najmłodsza, najmniej pamięta. Chłopaki pamiętają na pewno. Było to dosyć ostre przeżycie, ale takie troszeczkę też fajne dla nich wspomnienia, myślę, będą.
Well, at least I don't have any kids to worry about, apart from one very hyper and hairy child. It may be cold at night right now, but I had never seen the forest look this beautiful before. It feels like someone's dropped gold leaf and turmeric powder on the trees. In this part of the world, we call this time the golden Polish autumn.
This is the perfect excuse for me to try something that I've been putting off for the longest time. I have a trolley. This is a trolley that I need to put together before I can use it. And that has felt very overwhelming because, as you can probably tell, I am not very handy. But we gotta do it. We just gotta go for it. Do we have instructions? Please say we have instructions. Yes. Cool. Way longer than I'd like to admit, and I'm pretty sure that some parts are missing, but I have a trolley! Oh my god! I have a trolley! That's so cool. I can put my water in it, I can put the wood in it, I can put luggage in it, I can tie Wheelock up to it. Hey buddy, come here. Are you gonna help me? Are you gonna help me with this? You're gonna pull it like a good sled dog. Come on, come on, come on. Mead, come on. Try it. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Yes. Needs a bit more work. We'll get there one day. This is so exciting. Good morning, everyone. This is the wake-up call I get pretty much every day. At some point in your life, maybe even at several different points in your life, you're bound to ask yourself the question, what kind of life do I want? And that's a really amazing question to be able to ask, actually. Like, just the sheer fact that you can choose, or that you have different choices, that you have different life paths that you could choose from, is incredible. And what a luxury. So a friend recently reached out to me and she said that she probably wants to live this like really nice and slow life in the village and just be, you know, chill and a slow life. And I remember feeling the same way about just over a year ago. I also felt like I wanted to have a slow life. Like I wanted to live the perfect, aesthetic, Instagram-y slow life. And then I realized, when I kind of experimented with that kind of life, that that's so far from what I actually want. But I also didn't want the super fast, chaotic life that I had been living. So that got me thinking, do you really have to choose? Can you not have a bit of both? Can you not spend a part of your life living in the fast lane and then another part of your life living slow? Whatever feels right to you in that moment, that's what you should be doing. And to me, I think this right now is what I want. A bit of travel for big projects that I'm super passionate about, and then coming back home.
It feels so right to be here for a bit. A deep breath out. In the next video, I get to show you a slice of authentic local culture. I got special access to film with some of the last shepherds in this region as they celebrate the end of the season. See you next week.